Okay, great to see everyone here this evening. I'm calling the meeting to order. Would everyone please stand and join the board in the Pledge of Allegiance? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you very much. Dr. Rice, would you like to start the agenda review?
Yes, sir. My pleasure. After we review the agenda and approve the agenda, we will have one presentation. That's why all these folks are here this evening. We get a chance to honor our retirees and our teacher and staff members of the year this evening. So excited about that. We'll then go through the legislative report, opportunity for public comments, and then the superintendent's reports and recommendations dealing with personnel, an overnight field trip, and then lieu of, which is a transportation item. And then also the board will approve the 2026 graduation credit candidates. And then after that, I'll turn it over to Mr. Castater.
Yep, so we have 6 items under the treasurer's section tonight. Our typical investment and monthly reports. We also have a curriculum purchase for 6th grade ELA curriculum, and then a couple summer projects, some HVAC work at ELDA, and then also our summer paving that we'll be doing at the middle school, primarily the middle school, but some at the high school as well.
Okay, great. Do we have a motion to approve the agenda? Do
I'll make the motion.
we have a second?
I'll second.
We have a motion and a second. Any discussion on the motion? Hearing none, we call the roll. Mr. Castater?
Yes, Mr. Korenik?
Here.
Mr. Gunther?
Yes.
Mr. Beckman?
Yes.
Mrs. Webb?
Yes.
Mr. Young?
Yes. All right. Board members have had an opportunity to look over the minutes. Do we have a motion to approve those minutes?
I'll make the motion.
We have a motion. Is there a second?
I'll
second the motion.
Thank you. We have a second. Motion and a second. Any discussion on the motion? Okay, hearing none.
Mr. Gunther?
Yes.
Mr. Beckman?
Yes.
Mrs. Webb?
Yes.
Mr. Korenik?
Yes.
Mr. Young?
Yes. The motion is approved. Dr. Rice?
Yes, thank you. Under number 6, presentations, letter A, recognition of 2025-26 retirees and teacher and staff member of the year. We will begin with our retirees. And I will introduce each of the retirees even if they're not here. So we want to make sure that they are recognized as well. First on our order of lists, and we went alphabetical, Kristen Bittner from Morgan. I do not believe she is here. Second on our list is Wendy Jones from Transportation, and I don't believe she is here either. There we go. Next on our list is Kirsten Main from Ross High School. If you come up and give a gift. Congratulations. Next on our list is Roxanne Stapleton from ELDA. Congratulations. Next on our list is Michelle Vale from RIS Food Service, and I do not believe she is here. So the next 3, we're going to pause for a second because I just want to talk a little bit about our next 3. So this group is a group of administrators that have served the district proudly. Over 100 years of service in education. That's a century. 70 years in Ross. So we don't get to say oftentimes that an administrator has literally built a building or literally hired all the staff members, but a couple of these folks have. So we're excited to honor them tonight. First on our list is Miss Jerry Boland, retiring principal from RIS. Congratulations. Next on our list, yep, absolutely. Next on our list is Mr. Tom Perry, principal of Morgan Elementary. Congratulations. And next on our list is Mr. Chris Saylor from Ross Middle School. The loudest cheer of the night. Congratulations. Congratulations to all of our retirees. Job well done. Thank you for paving the path. Now it's our responsibility to continue that mission, so thank you very much for that. Next, we'll transition into a recognition of staff, meaning teacher and support staff member of the year. So the way I'm going to do this, I'm going to call them up buildings at a time, so you don't have to stand up by yourself. I know that's stressful for some folks, but we're going to start with ELDA. So if Alyssa Bundy and Aaron Polk could please stand up. So a couple weeks ago, the administrative team had the opportunity to travel each of the buildings. To give you a backstory about how we get to these folks, we ask our team earlier in the year to nominate individuals from their building. They do so, and then we take a vote across the district to see who should be recognized as the district's person. And one of those that's standing in front of you is actually our district teacher of the year, Miss Alyssa Bundy. So congratulations to her for that. And guys, they have no idea when we're coming. We literally just kick in the door of the classroom, surprise we're here. Sometimes we have to go get extra kids so we don't make them too embarrassed. So it's a lot of fun that day. So I'm going to just read to you just short versions of why they are being recognized today. Miss Bundy is an incredible intervention specialist at Elda Elementary. Mr. Hall wrote that Miss Bundy does an incredible job with small group instruction and provides reading and math intervention to students in need. He cited her token economy system that the students have really bought into earning money and working extremely hard to grow in their academic areas. Students often ask or request to be pulled out of class to meet with this sweet, big-hearted, helpful lady in room 112. This is an elite club that is run efficiently and with purpose. Thank you for making a difference at Elda Elementary and Ross Local School District. Mr. Aaron Polk is a fantastic special education paraprofessional at Elda Elementary. Mr. Polk has worked primarily with one of our autistic students over the past 2 years. Aaron has provided the student with unwavering support, both academically and socially. This student has grown so much in a variety of areas, specifically in the area of literacy. From letter recognition and sounds, he now reads short books in third grade, at the third grade level. Mr. Polk has also incorporated the iPad to use as a communication tool for academic support and basic needs. Aaron, this is a part I'm excited about, is pursuing his master's in special education and would love to have an intervention specialist here in Ross one day. So thank you and congratulations to both of you. Next on our list is Morgan Elementary. And we have for Morgan Elementary, Miss Mara Elam and Holly Gentry. Mr. Perry wrote about Miss Elam. He has had the privilege of working alongside of her for 5 years. As an elementary school counselor, she wears many hats: educator, advocate, problem solver, and supporter for students and staff on a daily basis. Ms. Elam plays a vital role in helping shape the culture and climate at Morgan. Students feel safe, supported, and valued. Through individual counseling, small group support, classroom guidance, she helps students develop the social and emotional skills necessary to succeed both academically and socially. Mr. Perry spoke of Ms. Elam being a quasi-administrator and is involved in every part of the school, from students to teachers to families, helping the school run smoothly. She works with teachers and parents on academic, social, emotional, and behavior strategies. She excels at helping develop behavior intervention plans, mediating peer conflict, and coordinating and maintaining programs like the PACS, Second Step, PBIS, and staff wellness activities, what she calls the Sunshine Cart. Her greatest strength is her ability to build meaningful relationships with students. Students trust her because they know they will be met with patience, understanding, and encouragement. Congratulations, Ms. Elam. And Ms. Holly Gentry. Ms. Gentry has worked at Morgan as a special education aide, office clerk, and now lead administrative assistant, which we know you really run the building. In all of her roles at Morgan Elementary, she has demonstrated absolute dedication, professionalism, and a caring manner for all students and staff. We all know who is the heartbeat of our buildings, and Ms. Gentry is that at Morgan. She greets every student, parent, and staff member with warmth and respect. She goes above and beyond to ensure everyone's needs are taken care of, whether it's helping a parent navigate Parent Square, stepping in to calm a stressed student on a break in the office, or anticipating the needs of teachers before they are even asked. Ms. Gentry approaches every task with great care and enthusiasm. Ms. Gentry's ability to handle communications with families, keep accurate records of preschool and kindergarten tuition payments, and respond to urgent situations in the office are just a few of the jobs that she does each and every day without complaints, all at the same time. The success of the school is reflected in the first impression of its office staff. When you have someone such as Ms. Gentry who is dedicated, organized, deeply committed to children, the entire school, culture, and climate benefits. Her work may often happen behind the scenes, but its impact is felt through the office and the building. Simply put, Ms. Gentry does not just support the work of the principal and the office staff, she strengthens the entire school. Congratulations. Next, we have RIS. We have Miss Callie Sawyers and Teresa Daniel. As a counselor at Ross Intermediate School since its founding 5 years ago, Ms. Sawyers has been the heartbeat of the building, providing a foundation of stability, leadership, and compassion during a period of significant transition. Ms. Sawyer's impact on our 4th and 5th grade students is immeasurable. She possesses a rare gift for building authenticity while creating positive relationships that make every child feel seen and valued. Beyond her role as a counselor, Ms. Sawyers has stepped up as a pseudo assistant principal in a building without a formal AP. She has seamlessly balanced administrative leadership with emotional and academic support. Her leadership was never more critical than during this past year, as she was a steady hand that stabilized our staff and students through uncertainty. She has handled the increased responsibility with grace, ensuring that neither the school's operations nor its morale faltered. As Ross Intermediate prepares to close its doors next year, Ms. Sawyers is once again leading from the front. She is already deeply involved in the transition process for our students moving to Ross Middle School. Her dedication to ensuring these students feel secure and excited about their next chapter, where she will continue to serve as one of their guidance counselors, speaks volumes about her commitment to their long-term success. Congratulations. Ms. Teresa Daniel. Ms. Daniel is a consummate professional who defines herself not just by the tasks she completes, but by the profound impact she has on our most vulnerable learners. She consistently seeks out opportunities to work with students who have the highest special needs, approaching every challenge with a level of grace and a positive, caring attitude that exemplifies what RIS is all about. Teresa's contribution to our school goes far beyond standard support. She truly goes above and beyond to meet her students' needs. For example, she has developed specialized resources from the ground up to ensure her students have the tools they need to succeed. Her efforts have become a vital asset to our team. She is always willing to step up and assist new staff members, mentoring them through the complexities of our environment with patience and a collaborative spirit. This year, Teresa truly distinguished herself by making sure that every student, regardless of their needs, feels right at home and fully supported in every classroom at Ross Intermediate. By working hand in hand with our intervention specialists, she provided high-level support necessary to serve students who would often be in a more restrictive setting. Because of her dedication and can-do spirit, these students didn't just get through the year, they had a spectacular school year filled with growth and inclusion. And I do want to add this, Ms. Daniel is pursuing her education degree as well, so we're excited to hopefully be a part of that journey as well. So congratulations. Next we have Ross Middle School. Ms. Caitlin Schroeder and Lisa Ellinghausen. As a 7th grade English language arts teacher, Ms. Schroeder exemplifies excellence in every aspect of her profession. Her classroom is a place where high expectations meet unwavering support, where students feel both challenged and cared for, and where learning is purposeful, engaging, and meaningful. She consistently designs thoughtful, rigorous lessons that inspire students to think critically, communicate effectively, and grow as readers and writers. I think she needs more cake. Her classroom culture reflects positivity, structure, and a relentless commitment to helping every child reach their fullest potential. Beyond her own classroom, Ms. Schroeder is a leader within the ELA department. She willingly shares best practices and approaches curriculum work with a quiet reserve, exhibiting both insight and humility. She is always seeking ways to refine and improve the classroom experience for students, whether through innovative instructional strategies, data analysis, or meaningful feedback from colleagues and families. The academic results speak for themselves. Ms. Schroeder's students consistently demonstrate excellent achievement and growth on the Ohio State tests. Her dedication to data-informed instruction and individualized support has helped make Ross Middle School 7th grade one of the highest performing in the county. She not only raises test scores, she raises expectation, confidence, and long-term academic success. Her impact reaches far beyond a single school year. It shapes students' confidence, skills, and the love of learning. Congratulations. Miss Lisa Ellinghausen. During Ms. Ellinghausen's many years of service to Ross Middle School students, she has proven time and again that she is far more than a classroom paraprofessional. She is a trusted support for students, a valued partner to teachers, and a steady, positive presence that strengthens our entire school community. Ms. Ellinghausen works in our multi-handicap resource room, supporting students with a wide array of significant academic, behavioral, and physical needs. Her work requires patience, compassion, flexibility, and skill, and she brings each of these qualities to her role every single day. From providing academic instruction to helping address the physical needs of students, Ms. Ellinghausen approaches every responsibility with care, professionalism, and dignity for the students she serves. She understands that every interaction matters and consistently does her best to ensure that students feel supported, respected, and capable. This school year, for the first time in decades, our program transitioned to a new classroom teacher. During this period of change, Ms. Ellinghausen stepped forward as a stabilizing force. She helped with planning, managed groups of students, supported students in general education classes, and assisted the new teacher with countless day-to-day needs to ensure that the classroom runs smoothly. Her experience, insight, and willingness to help in any way possible have been instrumental in making this transition successful for both students and staff. Congratulations. And next we have Ross High School, Miss Hallie Thompson and Brooke Baird. Congratulations to Ms. Thompson, the choral director at Ross High School, for the Ross High School Teacher of the Year. Hallie is an exceptional educator whose talent, leadership, and dedication to students have made a tremendous impact on our school and our community. She represents the very best of our profession and is incredibly deserving for this recognition. At the heart of Ms. Thompson's success is her outstanding work in the classroom. She is a gifted music instructor who brings both experience and energy to her teaching each day. She has an exceptional ability to manage large groups of students with varying ability and levels while keeping them engaged, challenged, and motivated. She creates an environment where students feel supported while also being pushed to grow, and her classroom reflects the kind of structure, enthusiasm, and purpose that allows students to thrive both musically and personally. Under her leadership, Ross Legacy has become a source of tremendous pride for our school and community. Her commitment to excellence, attention to detail, and ability to inspire students have helped elevate our choral program and create meaningful opportunities for young people to shine. Ms. Thompson's leadership also shines in the way she supports others. She has been a mentor to our new middle school choral director, helping ensure continuity and continued success throughout our district's choral program. At the same time, she has earned the trust and respect of parents and community members, as evidenced by her strong relationship with our choral boosters. Her ability to communicate effectively, lead confidently, and foster positive relationships is one of the many reasons she is such a valued member of our school community. Beyond the music department, she serves as one of our junior class advisors, a role that includes helping build the junior class float and plan prom. These responsibilities require time, creativity, and a strong commitment to student life. We are incredibly fortunate to have her at Ross High School. Congratulations. Ms. Brooke Baird. Congratulations to Ross High School Attendance and Financial Secretary, Ms. Brooke Baird, for Support Staff Member of the Year. Brooke is an indispensable part of our school community and a true professional in every sense of the word. In a role that demands exceptional organization, accuracy, patience, and adaptability, she consistently performs at an outstanding level. Brooke is organized, meticulous, and remarkably forward-thinking. She has an incredible ability to anticipate needs, solve problems before they grow, and keep countless moving parts running smoothly behind the scenes. Her attention to detail and foresight are unmatched, and the high school is better every day because of her dedication. The way Ms. Baird carries herself in service to others is a special note. She has built outstanding rapport with students, parents, and staff alike. Brooke is caring, approachable, and deeply committed to helping others, whether that means assisting a family, supporting a staff member, or offering encouragement to a student who needs it. It is not uncommon to hear students say that they love her, and that speaks volumes about the positive impact she has on the culture of the school. Brooke also brings an energy and a personality to Ross High School that make our building a better place. She has a terrific sense of humor. She is highly tech savvy and creative, always willing to learn new systems, improve processes, and find better ways to serve our students. Simply put, Brooke Baird is the kind of support staff member every school hopes to have. Her impact is felt throughout our entire school community. And I should note, Brooke is the Staff Member of the Year across the district, so congratulations. Thank you to all those who are in attendance, and I'll turn it back to the board.
Thank you, and I'd just like to add on behalf of the board, our congratulations to all those who are recognized this evening. It's especially bittersweet for me to see the retirees, as I've had a lot of good times with them over the years. So good luck to all of you, and to those who were recognized for their excellence. We certainly are glad that you're at Ross and that you'll be here for many years to come. We appreciate all you do. Kids are our business, and we always do what's in their best interest. Sounds like you all are right there on board with that.
Yep.
So we'll take a couple minutes break here. We'll let people make their escape. If they'd like to, you certainly can stay if you'd like.
And there's some doggy bags that they left behind, so take the treats home.
Yeah.
Otherwise, my guy back there is going to keep piling on.
So we'll break here just for a few minutes from the meeting while everybody gets an opportunity to leave. Okay, let's go ahead and continue with the meeting.
You gonna go Monday?
Okay, next item on the agenda is going to be Mr. Kleinfelder to give us the Butler Tech report.
All right, this is seems like a long time ago, back from April. It's kind of a short, normal meeting. They did their recognition of staff of excellence. The administrator of the year was Tony Huff. He's their director of special services. He does a good job. Counselor of the year was Penny Osborne. Instructor of the year was Kelly Poole. And adult ed teacher of the year was Heather or Heaven Morgan. I'm not sure how that, my notes couldn't even read my own writing. They did multiple policy updates. Probably the one that caught my eye and attention was not any of the state stuff that they make everybody do, was that Butler Tech is no longer going to give cell phone stipends to any staff or administrators except for maintenance personnel. Everybody else, cell phones are such a part of everybody's culture. Everybody has their own. They're not going to support it anymore and just straight pay for it. My only response to that is if they're not paying for it, they'll have to answer it at 9 o'clock at night when the superintendent calls me.
Yeah.
I guess that's
Times
That's
must
a
be
call
tough
you-
financially, huh?
yeah, it's not, I don't think it's financially driven. And then this past, the 30th and May 7th, they had the all boards dinner and the showcases. I was out of town, so I didn't get to see that, but I heard it went really well. And then part of the regular meeting, there was a brief and lively discussion about busing that was brought up by local school districts and some of the people. and then it was tabled and went into an executive session, so I can't talk about that. But I know there has been conversations between superintendents and transportation personnel. And the issue is, as Butler Tech has added sites and the number of students that they've added, it's becoming harder and harder to shuttle everybody everywhere. And with districts like certain ones like Fairfield and others having financial trouble, it's hard to pick up, extra. They think they need 18 shuttle buses. I don't know if that number's right or wrong, but it's quite a bit, and there'll be more of that to come, I'm sure. This Monday, the 18th, is their senior ceremony, where everybody in the district graduates all at one time. They used to do multiple locations, bioscience and that. I like it all at once, but it is a lengthy ceremony. And,
Starting at 8 o'clock, too.
yeah, I think so, yeah.
Yeah, appreciate that.
8 o'clock in the morning.
No,
No.
8 o'clock at night. Monday night.
And then, as the school ends, I'll just share with you the, next year, the new student orientation date is 8/10. Sophomores and juniors report for the first time on 8/12, and seniors come on 8/13 with everybody. So as one school year ends, we're all ramped up for the next one. So that's my Butler Tech report for this time.
Thank you, Keith.
Yep.
Did they give any particular reason why they, on the busing situation, why they're doing what they're doing?
I'm trying to think of what they said in public versus what they said in executive session. I don't want to get, it's already a hot topic. I don't want to get
I mean,
into
I
trouble.
I can speak to it a little
All
bit.
Bill's had meetings.
Yeah,
William.
too many meetings. As more campuses have been brought online with Butler Tech, it's becoming more and more difficult for districts to send transportation or a bus for one student over here or two students over there. So collectively, districts pushed back and asked for some help with that. There was a legal brief that was written, probably not intended to be shared, that made its way out. It was intended to be, I think, written just for their administrative team, but it was wrongly shared, which then eventually matriculated to the superintendents. And in that brief, it said very matter-of-factly, tough. Bus your one kid here, bus your two kids there. You legally have to do that. Here's the Ohio Revised Code. So you can imagine how that went over with superintendents, like a lead balloon. So there instantly was pushback there, and that's where we've had several meetings, hoping to work to a solution that I believe will be temporary next year. Hopefully I'll have something to the board where Butler Tech will help next year, but then that following year, we're going to have to get creative on that, because at $6 a gallon for diesel fuel, running a bus for one kid is costly.
Well, they're not hurting for money, are they?
I'll say no.
What was the carryover up there?
Probably like
$50 million?
50.
close to that.
That's
Carryover?
just cash reserves, that's not Red Tree,
Cash reserve?
for those of you who are
Twice our
watching.
annual budget.
Carryover.
Close.
Well,
Dr. Rice, can I add on to that?
Sure.
It's not just the additional campuses, it's the additional programming options as well. So they've expanded to where they have senior-only programs, half-day programs, where kids are coming back to home buildings, they're going there for their labs and coming back for academics. And, on the surface, you say, great, this is great because it's more options for kids, but, the devil's in the details. It's additional transportation demands in order to get the kids, back and forth with all these new program options that they're rolling out with, let's just say, minimal input from the quote-unquote partners.
well, one thing I can say is every school district has a representative on their board
So it's a problem of the district's own makings because their board members obviously are supporting their decision on this busing thing. So if the board members want to represent their districts, then I would suggest that they get some direction from their superintendents regarding, we don't like this, change it.
Yeah, I think there's definitely some heat right now.
Well, that's simplified, I
Yeah.
know, but
But there's conversations that are happening, and the way that it was communicated, I think, is probably the number one issue, rather than, the 12 feeder schools sitting down as superintendents and hearing it from their leadership team. It came to us via transportation directors, via business directors, then the superintendent. So that left a bad taste right away. And then it was written as a legal brief, so those are not rosy and fluffy, right? It was, you will do this because you have to. Here's Ohio Revised Code. And as I've communicated my concerns, there are districts that are dying out there right now. Like, we have to pay attention to this. Fairfield failed a levy. They have another one in the fall. If it fails, it's $18 million they have to cut, in addition to the 4.5 they're cutting now. We see what Hamilton is cutting. Northwest will be on the ballot in the fall with a very similar situation to Fairfield. We talk about our 5-year forecast. It's not now for us, but it will eventually be. So there becomes an issue of what I would describe as tone deafness if the partnership is a one-way street. And that's what I have tried to, I've had meetings. That's what I've tried to relay, that it's difficult for our communities to hear that you've built all these new buildings without running bond issues, and oh, by the way, continue to carry over $50 million, and you don't have to run levies, when there are districts that are dying. And that's the hard part. So, yeah, help.
well, again, the districts control the Board of Education, so Mr. Kleinfelder?
He did, he called me right
I
away.
would say that,
We talked.
look out for our interests, please.
We have talked.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Kleinfelder. Do we have any, we do not have a legislative report this evening. Do we have any public comment?
We do not.
Okay. Moving on then to Dr. Rice.
Yes, thank you. Under number 9, Superintendent's Reports and Recommendation, we have a section A for personnel that includes employment, resignations and retirements, continuing contracts, summer help, both in the curriculum office and custodial work. That includes student workers. New supplemental recommendations that we worked through with the REA, and then substitute bus drivers for next school year, 26-27. Under letter B is the overnight field trip. That is a summer trip. Letter C is the potential 2026 graduation candidate names. Those are pending all final steps. Seniors, don't quit yet. Finish strong. So that includes, or that actually will result in them then being approved. And then the last item I have is under letter D, transportation in lieu of. These are the ones that have been deemed unable to be transported as per the law for time and distance. So they receive a transportation payment in lieu of that.
Okay. Do we have a motion to approve the superintendent's recommendations?
I'll approve the motion.
Do we have a second?
I'll second.
We have a motion and a second. Do we have any discussion on the motion? Okay, hearing none, we call the roll, please.
Yes. Mrs. Webb?
Yes.
Mr. Krennic?
Yes.
Mr. Gunther?
Yes.
Mr. Beckman?
Yes.
Mr. Young?
Yes.
Dr. Rice, what is our total number of graduates? I did not add them up.
183
3 or something?
ish, 185-ish.
Yeah.
I'll tell you on Wednesday.
Now, is that probably one of the lower numbers we've had in a while?
Yeah, that's.
It bumps back up, but this is a
it
low.
goes back up in
Yeah.
coming years, but yeah, this is one of the lower numbers we've had in a few years. Yeah.
Okay. It's all yours.
Yep, treasurer section tonight, we have 7 items. As I mentioned, letters A and D are our normal investment report and monthly reports. We have a couple donations on there to approve this evening. And then the 3 projects for the summer, the Johnson Controls contract, which is replacing some controls, HVAC controls at Elda. And then the summer paving work to continue the work we started last year at the middle school and high school. And then we also have a gym resurfacing contract that includes a complete resurface of the middle school gym and then recoding the high school in Elda this year. So we have 7 items. I'd like to block those together for one vote.
Okay, do we have a motion to approve the treasurer's recommendations?
I'll make the motion.
Do we have a second?
I'll second.
We have a motion and a second. Any discussion on the motion? Okay, hearing none, call the roll, please.
Mr. Korenik?
Yes.
Mr. Gunther?
Yes.
Mr. Beckman?
Yes.
Mrs. Webb?
Yes.
Mr. Young?
Yes. Do we have any reports from board committees this evening?
Nothing from facilities. We will have a meeting next month.
Okay, finance?
Did have a finance meeting back on the 7th. We went over a lot of the normal monthly things. I think there was pointed out while the fuel pumps or the fuel prices are hitting everybody, it's also hitting the district as well. I think Bill had a price, it was about $12,000 a week is what we're spending in fuel just to transport students. So we're moving needles.
24 grand,
So,
double what we paid at the beginning of the school year.
yep,
Really?
$24,000.
Yep.
That's every 2 weeks.
yep. So, that was a lot of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Amy, do you want to add anything to it? Or?
Okay. Thank you very much. Going around the horn here, any board members have any comments? Jacob?
You know, I think that, when everyone was here for everyone that was retiring, I'm just, huge, basically a big fan of just the community in general. I've had very, good conversations with Mr. Perry, and, Ms. Elam is a very good contact for me with, my son in kindergarten, and, just want to give a big shout out to everyone, in the Ross School District, because they do a lot of hard work for us, and it's been really great for me and my kid as well.
Yeah, I mean, same thing. We have a lot of talent, and clearly we had a lot of talent that stuck around at the district. I mean, over 100 years out of 3 administrators, that's incredible. There was definitely a few names mentioned tonight that have made some impacts on my oldest, my youngest, my nephews. So I definitely see, I see the commitment every day that, some of these teachers are making, some of these administrators, the support staff, everybody across the district is really putting their all in for these kids. And to me, that means a lot.
Yep, you guys did a good job on that one. You take 185 students that walked across the stage, and how many maybe not have been there had it been for the support and the great teaching staff that we have. The dedication, after school hours, the extra help, the conferences, everything that really makes Ross. It speaks volumes. So just good luck to all the students out there that are getting ready to face real life.
Amy?
And pretty much the same. I just want to congratulate the retirees, and many of them, I've known for, over a decade, and just had the privilege of working with just these outstanding educators. They are going to be missed, and they've definitely left, a positive impression. And so I'm going to cry because I'm going to cry. But just I wish them all the best of luck in their future plans and travels. I also want to congratulate all of the teachers that were nominated for Teacher of the Year in their buildings, and the support staff. Again, that is much deserved. And I want to congratulate the class of 2026. Hopefully, we make it past the finish line next week, and to just let everybody know in the district that I hope they have a wonderful and relaxing summer and come back fully charged for next school year already, that we're talking about that. So,
What's the score of the ball game?
we We
Rams
just,
baseball. Let's
yeah,
go.
an announcement
Breaking
of
news.
Ramball, just run-rolled Baden.
Oh,
And in their first state tournament game, 14-3. So we go on to play Western Brown next Tuesday. So congratulations to those girls.
It's great.
Go Rams.
Super. I
At
did
At
have,
Western Brown, right? You said, yeah, yeah.
yeah, they're usually pretty good. Good luck to the girls. I wanted to bring attention, and some of you probably, or maybe all of you saw this in this Venice Cornerstone. Ross graduate receives prestigious National Scholar Award. So Sarah McGinnis, who was a Ross 2023 graduate, she's at Miami University, and she just received a Goldwater, she was named a Goldwater Scholar for next year at Miami, and she's one of only 454 students nationwide who received the distinct honor. So it recognizes students pursuing research careers in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, STEM fields. And so that's quite an honor for Sarah, and I just thought the Ross influence, you know, continues in kids' lives, you know. And then in the Butler Rural, I noticed we had a couple scholarship winners. I don't know if you all, if you're served by Butler Rural, you get this Cooperative Living magazine once a month. And named in here were 2 Ross students who received scholarships. Morgan Holmes and Danielle Schulte received. And I know we've got a lot more scholarship opportunities coming up. I think the awards assembly is Monday morning, so I'm sure there'll be a lot more announcements made. But, you know, none of those things happen without people like the ones we saw here tonight. You know, we had our retirees and those who were honored for their top-notch work. Hey, education's a people business, and it takes good people to have a good school or in schools. And that's why the hiring process is so important. I think that Ross is a destination district, has become a destination district, which means, you know, people I think are seeking employment here. And so we get top-notch people in and top-notch students out. So thank you to everyone in the district who works so hard every day to make our students' experience a great one. So that's all I've got.
Great.
Anyone have anything else? Okay, we'll entertain a motion to adjourn.
I will make the motion.
Is there a second?
I will second the motion.
We have a motion and a second to adjourn. Would you call the roll, please?
Mr. Gunther?
Yes.
Mr. Beckman?
Yes.
Mrs. Webb?
Yes.
Mr. Korinik?
Yes.
Mr. Young?
Yes, the meeting is adjourned.
All right.
Thank you for all who were here.